Welcome back, everybody. So the following I'm about to read to you is about the Cayuga Nature Center. This is taken directly from their website, cayuganaturecenter.org. The Cayuga Nature Center was originally the Cayuga Preventorium. When tuberculosis, or TB, was rampant in the country, it was believed that the disease could be prevented if children exposed to TB could be placed in camps with plenty of good fresh air. In 1914, the Preventorium was located on the east side of the lake at Etsy's Point, housing youngsters during the summer months. By the 1930s, TB was no longer as big of a threat, and the Preventorium was used to sponsor a series of cardiac clinics. Mr. and Mrs. Ernest T. Payne gave 75 acres of land on the west side of the lake to be used to serve children recuperating from cardiac and other debilitating diseases, and the Works Progress Administration completed the building project in 1939. With the onset of World War II, however, the camp was forced to close. In 1950, Cornell University leased the building for student housing. In later years, the building was used as a camp for children of working mothers, but remained closed for about 45 weeks of the year. Due to the success of the program, BOCES, the Ithaca Schools and Onondaga Nature Centers, decided to work together, and the Preventorium opened in 1975 as a nature center. Welcome, my dudes. We are up at the Cayuga Nature Center, excuse me. There's Cayuga, there's Cayuga, and there's Cayuga around here. So and they're all fairly local. So I get them confused sometimes. But we are at the Cayuga Nature Center. It's on the outskirts of Ithaca, New York. But there's something really awesome here. If you haven't noticed by the title to the video, I mean, come on now. In the 1980s, our facility changed its name to the Cayuga Nature Center, offering environmental education to local school districts in the rental of its facilities for groups. In 1981, the Cayuga Nature Center was incorporated as an independent private non-profit educational organization. In 2013, the Cayuga Nature Center became PRI's newest public venue for education. The Nature Center cultivates an awareness, appreciation, and responsibility for the natural world through outdoor and environmental education. The goal is to transform the Nature Center into a premier educational center for teaching and learning about the impact of climate change on the fauna and flora of Tompkins County. In the 1960s, many more camps began to open, and the need for one at the Preventorium dwindled. The board of directors then decided to offer the facility as a conference center available year-round. Conferences and small day camps covered the day-to-day expenses, but the building was not used to its full potential. A new direction was introduced at a workshop in Brewster, sponsored by the State Education Department, concerning Board of Cooperative Extension Services, BOCES, outdoor education programs. As a result of the conference, a program was established for providing outdoor education with BOCES, using the Preventorium as a base for promoting outdoor and environmental studies. All right, dudes. So we are down at the lowest level, ground level. You can hear the waterfall out there, which is pretty awesome. I can just barely make it through here, like the top nipple of my hat just grazes that. I think it does. Does it?
It did.
Anyway, we're at the lowest level, and we definitely have to dunk under these. But I figured, why not start at the bottom and work our way up? So, small story to tell you today. It's actually kind of funny, nothing personal. Miss Mindy doesn't feel it's anything funny, but I do. So we're at the bottom. So let's just work our way up. Well, my dudes, what did you think about the treetop treehouse at the Cayuga Nature Center? This is pretty awesome. And the loud folks that were out here before is actually a cousin of mine and her husband with his sisters and their kids. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. When you do get up to the tippy top in the loft I was in up there, you do feel it kind of sway a little bit. So that was really cool. So we came from that way. We're just gonna finish our trail. It loops around and it comes back down. Yeah, it's either down that way on the other side of that cage or right here. But yeah. So you heard me earlier say I had a bit of a funny story to tell. Well, and here comes the rain. We were trying to beat the rain today. We live in Pennsylvania and it was raining like the dickens there. On the way up, it was raining like crazy. We got into New York and it got a little bit more mellow, and we got further up in New York and the sun started to shine. It was blue skies. Then the closer we got to this destination, yeah, the rain just started to come again. But this is lighter than what it was down home. Anywho, and we got some thunder in the distance. But so this week I come home from work, finish my day out, my laptop, putting in work orders, submitting quotes for patients in their wheelchairs, and I hear my dog bark. And I just turn around and say, "Hey, Poe, shut up." Then I see my cat cowering, getting down real low on the floor and looking and sniffing around. And I go inspect. I thought it was probably just a mouse. Good thing we did wear our boots, shoes through here. And she was looking at the dog cat toy box. We have a little basket we hold their chew toys and stuff in. And I picked up like a little dinosaur alligator chew toy of Luna's, and I didn't see anything, and I tipped it over. Well, when I tipped it over, that's when I saw it. There was a snake in our house, in the animal toy bin. My heart started pumping because I am not completely knowledgeable to snakes and patterns and stuff. I know here in Pennsylvania, well, not necessarily here, we're in New York now, but same difference. There is not many poisonous snakes around here. We do have the copperhead, the timber rattler, and we do have the eastern Messasuga. Forgive me if I pronounced that wrong. I'll post pictures. So we actually just turned right. There's a loop that's going to take us around back down this trail, and then we'll take a right and then go back down to the nature center. I like to keep all of my, I gotta clean my camera off, hold on. Sorry dudes, it still might be messy then. I need to make some kind of umbrella for the top of this. But Miss Mindy's dog Luna, our dog Luna, she has not been fixed. It's time to get her fixed. And she also has cancer on her belly. It's basically a puppy form of breast cancer. So we have been working with vets, trying to get her to lose weight, because she's 5 to 6 pounds, 7 pounds, whatever, overweight, and we need to get her down to 75 pounds for qualified weight limit for surgery. And the doctors allotted extra time to make sure all the cancer is gone. And it turns out that bill is going to be way more than we anticipated. I had planned on just taking money out of my paycheck and paying for it all. So I decided to reach out on my social medias and Miss Mindy saw this and thought it was a snake. That's actually just the design of the tarp underneath the gravel. Anyway, again, because of the allotted time and the in-depth of the procedure with the cancer, I can't do that. So I've reached out. If you have Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App, and believe me, it was hard for me to ask for help and reach out, but I have no other way. This is my girlfriend's, my lady's dog. It's her heart and soul, like I've said in every video I've made to promote. For her, I want to get the dog better. So yeah, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. I will put all of those links in the description box, and you can donate to whatever one if you so choose to donate. If not, and you make YouTube videos, maybe just give me a shout out and let your followers know that they can watch this video and whatnot. But so that's number one that's been going on. What do we got here? No, I'm not logging. I was hoping there was a map in there. Maps would be right there though. And now the backside. Got some deer prints going up through here. Okay, second thing that's been going on. Sorry, I got a little lost in the nature out here. Nature preserves offer like easier trails, most of the time anyway. Easier trails, not a whole lot to see, just kind of like a mowed path out in the woods / field. But the other thing I got going on is, you guys have heard me talk before. I run my own business. Try and keep that sun out of y'all's faces here. I run my own business, and it is now April. It is wedding season, my friends. I did my first wedding yesterday, and it was a complete success. Very much fun. I knocked back a few beers with friends and family. It was actually a lady I used to work with, graduated high school with. So congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Putnam, if you ever happen to see this video. So yes, I do a lot of weddings during the summertime, and it makes it difficult to get out, because some Sundays, depending on how late the wedding goes, some Sundays I get up and I'm just like dead to the world and I don't want to do anything. So there will be weekends, there will be weeks, no more than a week, that I won't actually be able to get out on trail or outside. But I'm brainstorming something fun for next weekend. I don't want to say something different, but for lack of a better term, I'm just going to say something different. I want to get out and camp for the first time of the year, but I run across something online that I thought was really cool. So I'm off next weekend, so I'm hoping to use the whole weekend to my 100% full advantage. And yes, I will bring you guys along. Man, them birds are out today. It's good to hear though. If anybody knows what kind of bird this is, you can see the orangish and possibly a faint yellow. I said an oriole, but I think orioles' chests are more of a red color. I could be wrong. If you know what it is, drop it down in the comments. We'd like to know. There has been a dramatic change in temperature. Y'all can see off over there. That's the treehouse. It looks kind of spooky from here, don't it? Mm-hmm.
Well, I wanted to move in. You said no.
All right, we made it back to the tree house, but there's actually a way to go down in and check out the little bit of a gorge here. So we're gonna do that right quick before we leave. Oh, maybe we can't go down and check out the gorge. I thought there was a trail that kind of led down that way. Oh, well, let's walk back this way, see what we see. By the way, I want to give a shout out to my friend Sarah for actually recommending this place to me like over a year ago, and I forgot about it, and it just completely escaped my memory. And having the wedding yesterday, I needed someplace that was kind of close to home because it's a Sunday. Go back to work tomorrow. I kind of want to rest up and be lazy today. Plus, I want to buy some food so I can finally grill out on my grill that I haven't in over a year. So Sarah, I know you're going to watch this. You're very faithful at watching my videos. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And I finally made it. We finally made it. All right, dudes, that's it. Sadly, there was no way down into the gorge. I thought there was a trail that went down in there. It looked like that from the top of the tree house, but apparently not. So again, this has been the Cayuga Nature Center. And I hope you guys listen carefully at the beginning of the video because it offers a lot of history. So if you didn't catch that part, go back and rewatch. So I'll see you next week out on a trail. And well, next week's something different. The week after that might be a different story. But I plan on getting out the first nice weekend that I have off. I'm really going to be pushing myself. There is a trail called the Golden Eagle Trail. It's down past Williamsport, Pennsylvania. It's just over 9 miles long. It's a hard trail. And I went out. I want to get out and basically kick my own butt. So I will see you guys next weekend. Again, where remains to be seen. But as always, y'all stay safe, stay healthy, and y'all please be good to each other. We'll see you next week.